Passing Senior Advocate and President of the Supreme Court Bar Association, Mr. Rahul Kaushik, Senior Advocate and Vice President of the Supreme Court Bar Association, Pragya Baghel, Secretary of the Supreme Court Bar Association, members of the Executive Committee of the Supreme Court Bar Association, Mr. Nikhil Vipin Nair, President of the SCORA, Supreme Court Advocates on Record Association, Mr. Amit Sharma, Vice President, and Mr. Nikhil Jain, Secretary of the Association, Senior Advocates and members of the Supreme Court Bar, Secretary General, Registrars and other officers on the establishment of the Supreme Court. We also have among us the registrars and some senior officers of the visiting nations who are also present in this occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, friends from media, a very good morning to all of you. It is a genuine pleasure to be here today, and what makes it especially meaningful is that this is my first public address, as pointed out by Honorable Law Minister and Mr. Tushar Mehta both, since having taken oath as Chief Justice of India. Truth be told, I could not have imagined a more fitting and exhilarating occasion than the Constitution Day for this milestone, a day when we celebrate the pivotal moment when the people of India gifted unto themselves its most fundamental covenant. As I stand before you today, I must emphasize that the bar occupies an indispensable place in fortifying the rule of law and upholding the sanctity of our Constitution. Today, since I will be speaking in the afternoon event being organized by the Supreme Court, I thought that in the morning session I will confine myself to the role and the contribution made by the Supreme Court and other bar associations and our distinguished members of the bar from time to time. And in that context, I do not hesitate in saying that if the courts are regarded as the sentinel of the Constitution, then the members of the bar are the torch bearers who illuminate our path as we discharge the solemn duty with clarity and conviction. When we are called upon to pronounce on the constitutionality of a provision or to expand the ambit of another, it is the range of perspectives, the depth of readings, and the wealth of precedent that bar brings before us to marshal our understanding. Your scholarship allows us to approach each question with a more holistic vision, forming the very bedrock which constitutional jurisprudence steadily evolves. I believe that in this context, the Supreme Court Bar Association's own website offers a particular fitting line, one that I am certain you all have come across, but just to refresh your memory, I am quoting what your website says. It says, and I quote, "From its very inception, the Supreme Court Bar Association has been the vanguard of the movement for upholding, maintaining, and consolidation of the constitutional values of democracy, rule of law, and the independence of the judiciary." Undoubtedly, across the many decades since the Constitution's inception, the judiciary has repeatedly acknowledged the indubitable role of the bar in safeguarding its virtues. One needs only to recall the evolution of the basic structure doctrine, shaped in no small measures by the erudition of Nani Palkiwala, a senior advocate an eminent jurist of this country,